So I'm out in the backyard. Hurricane Harvey has passed. This is our first calm day in a while. I have the Gremlin Biplane ready to go. Everything is set up. It's gonna be the maiden flight. Now in my backyard, there's a lot of trees, so I'm gonna do my best to navigate. And from what I've seen of Alex's video, this thing is pretty agile. So hopefully I don't end up in a tree. So what I'll do, just because I'm trying to film and fly, I'm going to throttle up with my left stick and then launch with my left hand. Then I'll be able to pitch and roll just to have control. So let's go ahead and give this a try. Wow. Thing handles really well. Kind of windy out. I don't know if you guys can see it. Bring it back into the frame, hopefully. It's flying into the wind right now. I'm at about half throttle. It helps to have it orange, so it's a little bit easier to see. I know the paint does add a little weight, but to me, I'd like to be able to see it up against that light sky. This thing is so much fun to fly. Now the wind has picked up a little bit, so you can see that it's constantly trying to stay level because of those two wings. Let me just kind of bring it down, hopefully not land in a tree, just so you can see it right there. And I'm flying at half throttle. Like, let me just turn it around and I'll try to come back at full throttle, do a little bit of a flyby, hopefully. Thing really has a lot of power for such a little plane. Have that 5-inch prop on there. It's way out there right now. Hopefully you guys can see that. Probably at about, I don't know, 75, 80 feet in the air. Make sure I don't lose it in those trees. But I'm really impressed so far with this Maiden. This biplane is a lot of fun. Definitely gonna have a lot of fun in the backyard. And I was a little concerned at first, given that we only had the two control surfaces, elevator and rudder. But as I mentioned before, I put the rudder on my roll channel, my aileron channel. So it just makes it fly like more of a traditional plane. So I'm gonna go ahead and just try to bring it in now. So I'm gonna hopefully turn it around, try to bring it down, hopefully not into those trees. Got to give it a little bit of throttle just because it's pretty windy out. Stay out of that tree. Wow, got lucky there. See, I caught that tree, but it came down gently. Let me go check it out. So no damage sustained. Throttle's good. Elevator, rudder. Now I'll probably do a little work on that rudder. You can see that it does flex a little bit at the top just because I think that foam is still pretty stiff. So I might try to put it further out on my servo just so I can get more range. But all in all, that was a great Maiden. Thankfully, no damage. Definitely a lot of fun to fly. I'm going to do a follow-up after I make some tweaks to it, but let me just mention the components. I have this 12 amp Turnigy ESC, the V8R7 receiver, 4000 kV EMAX motor. I'll do some experimentation with the propeller. This is a 5-inch with a 3-degree pitch propeller, and right now a 500 milliamp 2S LiPo. I might try to put a 800 on there just so I can get a little more flight time. I'll be anxious to see just what kind of flight time I get with this 500 milliamp. But wanted to share that maiden flight with you guys. Some tweaking to be done. But for a quick build and assembly, this is a great little biplane. I'm looking forward to possibly testing out the triplane. If you guys have any questions or comments, please post them below. And until next time, thanks for watching.